Hey, how you guys going? My name is Heartbeat. Welcome back into this week's video, and today we're here with another fantastic episode of the Arctic Shack for you beautiful people. So, in this week's video, we're going to be discussing a topic that hasn't really been talked about that much, and I can understand why. Today I'm going to be talking about patience. Now, some of you may be thinking, why am I discussing such a very weird and strange topic? Now, I understand why it can be a very, very strange topic, but let me explain. Personally, I believe that a large majority of this fandom, and not just the furry fandom either, I'm sure a large majority of these fandoms have these too, all involves a lot of patience. A lot of time for other people to do stuff for you, such as fursuits and art pieces. And the one thing that I just don't understand is how there's some people within this community that don't have patience. If you're going to get all this nice stuff within the community, then why are you a furry in the first place? Now, for example, I'm not that great with patience myself either. For example, I don't like fishing that much. Like, at all. I really don't like it, sitting there for like minutes, hours upon end, trying to catch a fish. I find that extremely boring. But the one thing that I realise within this community is that I have to wait and I have to be patient for certain different things. And for people to whinge and sulk and whine and complain where, or because the fursuit got pushed back a few months, or their art piece is taking longer than expected. Just accept the fact that the furry fandom is an extremely expensive hobby. Not as expensive as some other hobbies like cars or something like that, but you gotta be honest, you're like, this is not cheap. Some art pieces are not cheap. And you know, when some things are quite expensive, they do take some time to make. And that's what I think people don't fully grasp the concept of, is that these things take time. And since these people don't have time, and they also don't understand themselves on these certain things, they take a lot of time to make. They don't understand it because they even haven't made a fursuit, they haven't drawn anything. They don't understand the time and the patience and the effort that they have to put into it just to make you happy. That makes sense? Personally, for me, it's just more something that I had to learn within myself. I mean, it wasn't easy, fair to say. As easy it would be for me to complain how long it took Heartbeat to come in. I would love to complain about that. This guy was meant to come in last year. He was meant to come in November. But nah, he came in May this year. Am I complaining? No. Because I'm very, very happy and I'm very, very fortunate that he's even here in the first place. Instead of, you know, sulking, whinging, complaining on Twitter or FA or whatever, I'm just happy that he's here. That's all I've got to say. And honestly, you should really be thinking about that stuff too. When you finally receive that fursuit, or you finally receive that art piece, just be thankful that it's actually done in the first place. Instead of just, it took 2 months to make. It's so easy to do. Why did this take half a year? Well, sorry, sweetheart, but that's just how the world spins. Sometimes people are slow in what they're making, or what they are making is really, really difficult to do, and it consists of a lot of time. And also on top of this as well, it's, well, a list as well. You know, obviously you're not the very first and only person to commission this person. Obviously there's plenty of other people for them in line. I mean, just come on. It isn't that difficult. Just take a deep breath and look at the bigger picture. Because trust me, I believe that these sort of people don't take a lot of these things for granted. They don't fully understand, and they just simply don't have any patience. And I find that very, very strange. Because to me, to be within this community and to have all this nice stuff, you have to have patience. You have to accept the fact that some things will take time to make. And you whinging, sulking and complaining, it isn't going to get anywhere. In fact, you're probably going to get a lot more hate for it. And you're probably going to get blacklisted by other people as well for not being commissioned because, oh, you're just going to whinge and sulk and complain just because something took longer than 3 seconds to make. I mean, trust me, I know for a fact, personally, that waiting really, really sucks. I know, I want everything right here, right now. But I can't, because I have to be patient. And that's the thing that I would love everyone to have within this fandom instead of complaining all the time. Right, that's it. That's all I've got to say on this topic. Just be more patient. That's really all that's all I've really got. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next video. See you later, mate.